So, this is another one of those, but this time it's less about nonsense and more about serious things. So, I'm currently working at a company that makes interlayer. Oh, sorry, wait. Uh, Plastic interlayers. They're used in the windshields of cars, they're used in skyscraper glass, they're used in bridge glass because apparently there's bridges of glass. That would seem so. I mean, it would seem so based on the company promotion material. The company goes by the name of Kurarai. It's a Japanese company, or at least it was originally created in Japan about 100 years ago, and then it spread over to America, to here, the Czech Republic. It's also in Germany. As in, there's a production hall in each of those countries, and most of the CEOs or of the board is Japanese as well. So anyway, I work there as a production worker. It's a hard job. There's 12-hour work shifts, and the 12-hour work shifts, that doesn't fit me. So I was looking for another job because of the 12-hour work shifts. The work itself, it's hard, but after a month and about 2 times 4 work shifts, it's manageable. But I was looking for another job anyway, because because I have a channel, I'd much rather have some free time every day rather than no free time. And so I applied for Lidl. I applied to be a cashier slash. You see, in Lidl, no one has an assigned position. Everyone does everything. Just you get told, go to the cash register for an hour. Fine, you go there for an hour. Then they say, take the pastries and heat them up. You go heat them up, and it's like that. So I applied for Lidl, and I answered all the questions. I think I've had everything they could have wanted. It's like, I'm young. In the current job, we move up to 800 kilo rolls of the plastic. Most of the time it's like 500 to 600, and we move that by hand. It's not like we would take it and lift it up and then move it over. We have a special thing for that. I don't know the English word for that. But when we have to just move them to the side, we move them to the side. When we have to do this, we do this. When we have to do that, we do that. I was flexible as well. When they told me, oh dear, when they told me go do this, which I've never done before, I only asked a few things, and then I headed off, and I did that. And so that kept on repeating. It's like they told me to do this, I went to do this, and etc. etc. So I think I had everything they could have asked for in the Lidl. I was flexible. I still am flexible when it comes to these kinds of things. Oh, was that a headshot? Wow, interesting. Oh dear. Burn. And the one thing, I then received a phone call, and they asked me, or the person asked me, and how about heavy work? Do you mind lifting about 17 kilo boxes? I said, no, I don't mind. It's like, because I lift heavier things than that. It's like, okay. And we'll send you a mail if you're not accepted within a week, or we'll call you if you are accepted. I was like, yeah, okay. So I waited. The initial response time was supposed to be, we'll let you know the final. We'll let you know the final result of whether you are accepted or not within 2 weeks of you starting or of you sending the application to us. And it took 4 weeks for the situation to resolve. So I was thinking, okay, well that's not good. And then they didn't take me in. It's like I had everything. But oh well. It happens, right? So I then was thinking, where else can I go? I applied for 2 other jobs. One of them didn't even care to respond. And the other, it's like I'm thinking whether to send my CV in there or not. The point of this video was to... My mom just... Oh, well, no, there you go. No, damn it. I just finished talking with my mom about game development and my channel and things connected to that, because she said she came in. It was much like a monsoon. It was like, ah, the channel doesn't work. Ah, you're not getting enough views. Ah, you aren't able to pay. You wouldn't be able to pay any bills with this. It's like, it's not working. Get a better job. Your current job sucks. I'm like, wait, hold on. This isn't gonna work. Okay, so first of all, my channel doesn't work because the YouTube algorithm is busted. I think I have interesting videos. You know, that's subjective. Maybe you find them interesting, maybe you don't. Whoa, what a flip. I'm dead. Damn it. So, maybe you find my videos interesting, maybe you don't. I think that I have this sort of personality that could be a large... that could be running a large YouTube channel. Maybe not, maybe I'm delusional, but I think that's the case. In other words, I think I have a personality similar to personality of those big YouTubers. Wow, that's fun and interactive, isn't it? And I think that I'm just getting destroyed, not by facts and logic, but by the algorithm, because it's set the way it is. And so I told her that. I then told her that... Oh, that's the sniper again. That's why he's only peeking. There we go. Hammer time. Nope, that was well, it's not really wasted, but it feels like my ultimate doesn't last as long as others. And that they have much better combat skills than I do. But anyway. Did I burn him? Oh, I did. Where is he? There he is. And he used his ultimate on me. Alone. Oh, he killed another person with it, apparently. Anyway, the point is, she told me about a Czech, not only Czech-based, but also it's a Czech studio that works on mobile games, and she told me, try. They didn't... She sent me... Look, she sent me a link to an article where there was an interview with the CEO of and the founder of the company, and it was just an interview where someone talked about their position on the market, and where the CEO talked about their position on the market, and that localization is, or that if he bundles localization and everything for Czech games, it doesn't make enough money, and it wasn't even a link to like, oh, where we have open job opportunities for this and for that, and it was just an article about, you know, how is the company doing, and she told me, try and apply. I was like, what? Wait, why? Why would I apply if they're not even looking for someone in the first place? I'm not a programmer. What could I have for the company that they could want from me? And besides, even if I was to put, you know, how I usually end up... I'm dead. I usually end up evaluating things like, when I play a game, if you watched any of my Keymailer videos, except for the earlier ones, like Trial of the Gauntlet, and Until None Remain, or something. Oh, well, too bad. Anyway, except for those videos, I think that I tried to be constructive about what would I improve on the game, what I think is bad and what's unfun, how could it be made more fun, etc. Same goes for... Okay, dude. Same goes for, you know, Warcraft 3 campaigns. I try to provide feedback, I try to think what could be done better, and what's absolutely great, and the like. Oh, and the same goes for other games, like Prey, and Prey Mooncrash, things like that. So, even if I was accepted for being able to provide feedback on what could be made better, what could be made worse, and I doubt there's a position where you would do only that. I knew there was someone. What? No. So, even if there was a position where you did just that... Die. Whoops. Is he gonna burn? He's gonna burn. Burn! Yes. So even if there was a position for just that, I just no, just I don't know why did I do that. Just that. I doubt that I would have. Come on. I doubt that I would have the kind of feedback they would want, because I'm a PC game player. They're a studio that makes mobile games. It's like it would take me quite a long while before I would get used to what kind of feedback they want, what kind of feedback is useful for them. Off you go. And it's like, even in the article that my mom sent me a link to through email, the CEO said, I started at different games, but I then moved over to mobile games. And I'm like, yeah, you did. And I'm telling my mom that I didn't even start on any game whatsoever. I wasn't a member of any development team. I am translating for one game, 18 plus game, that has sexual content in it. But that's about the extent of my involvement with game production. You could factor in my involvement with Hive Workshop, where I was working on the storyboards and on the videos that were on the few that were made while we had an editor, before he said that college is too much and that it's not manageable for him anymore. Well, okay. And that's about the extent of my involvement with game development. And I'm thinking, why would they want someone like that over a programmer? And my mom's there saying like, try it, maybe it's gonna work, maybe. I'm saying, yeah, but also on the other hand, maybe, you know, like maybe they don't want me, maybe I'm gonna be an absolute disaster, maybe they won't even respond to the email, maybe this, maybe that. What the hell is that? Oh, that's the legendary gun, I have it as well. Or well, exotic. So after that has passed, I then shift the conversation to, look, I don't think that's gonna work out, but I looked here. Here is something that maybe they could accept me into, like another job. It's like, we require you to be an active driver, to have a driving permit of the B class, which is for cars and small vans, I think, and like medium-sized vans. Then you need to be an active English user, both in spoken and written form. You need to have full high school education, which I do. They didn't specify the type. And then, let me open it up actually, I have it right here. And then, the last thing was, be able to use a computer. It's like, yeah, I do all those things. And then there's this one line which made me think, I'm probably gonna get denied. Or not accepted. Because then they say, we need someone with experience, who worked a similar job or the same job before in a different company. I'm like, yeah, great. That's gonna work. Yeah, if I send my CV in there, they'll definitely accept me. I'm like, again, I told my mom, I'm looking at this job, at who they want, what they want, and I'm saying, they probably won't accept me because of this. And she's saying, again, blah, 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 blah. And it was like, again, a back and forth about how I must try. And I'm like thinking, maybe there's some, you know, is credence the word for that? No, credence not. Credibility, not credibility. Okay, in other words, maybe she's right. Maybe they'll accept me. But to be going around off of these maybes, it's like, it seems to me that the job market, as it's called in this country, I don't know if that's the regular English word for that, but the job market isn't really set or welcoming for youngsters, is it? They want someone with work experience. It's like, how do you get work experience if you just finished education? I've had some work experiences while I was, you know, studying, but they were none of this sort. I don't know what even is the point of this video. I guess the point is, I tried looking for jobs, and it all seems like it's almost there, but not really. Except for the studio in question, the gaming studio, or the studio that works on the mobile games, was Madfinger Games. I played one of their games, Dead Trigger, and it was much better than anything else in that category, and anything else on the market in terms of zombie games, at least from what I played. It was fun, it worked fine on my phone, which is arguably not a gaming phone, because games will sometimes stutter. If you know that game, the Dungeon something, where you move by tapping arrow keys on the screen, and you have to go forward. You can go forward, left, right, or back, and when you tap a arrow key, you move forward. You move in a certain direction by one tile, and there's traps, there's enemies that if you come into contact with, you die. Same goes for the traps. You can collect coins, keys, you unlock characters. I can't remember the game's name, but you start with a character called Gibbert. That's a knight, or Gibbert. That's a knight. And then you can pay coins to upgrade that. So that's the kind of games that I can play on my phone, and they will stutter if there's too much on the screen. And then I was able to play Dead Trigger without much stuttering in the first place. So I think that the game was well optimized, and whatever, it was enjoyable to play, and well, that's fun. Most of all, it was a thing back when there wasn't much on the market, in my opinion. But you know, as I said, why would they accept anyone like me I'm not a programmer. Why did it switch to my... Oh, I have touchpad on. Okay. Why would they accept anyone like me who doesn't have any programming experience? Die. There we go. Or any development experience. He has a shotgun. Ah, damn it, I couldn't punch him again. And, you know, why would they accept me into that other job if I don't have work experience? And it's like, why is just... I don't even know what I want to... No. Okay. If you wonder why is my gun reloading or gaining ammo, it's because I have an exotic that makes the gun reload when I'm not firing it. Which is pretty handy in PvP. Not too handy. That's a shotgunner again. You can... if someone has a flashy barrel, that means they're either using a shotgun or a sniper or a rocket or grenade launcher. It's basically guns that use other ammunition than the white. It's like when you're low on ammo for an auto rifle, see, this is special ammunition. This is the type. It's either green or purple. That's when the barrel will be flashy. For most guns. Don't think it's the case for revolvers, but I could be wrong. So anyway, why would they accept me, a person that I am, instead of someone who I'm not? But I guess I'll try. Oh, that was a trade. I guess I'll try. Maybe I'm gonna end up somewhere else. Now, that is not to say that the current job that I work wouldn't be beneficial to me. Oh, it does that much damage. Okay. And it was the last pulse. Great. Pulse of the grenade's explosion. The static grenade. So, that is not to say that the current... Really? It bounced off of that? Well... maybe I'll end up elsewhere, but that is not to say that the current job wouldn't be useful. Because I'm not the strongest person in the world. Die. I'm not the strongest person in the... Get out of the way, please. I'm not the strongest person in the world, but I am able to do this, do that, and the job that I currently work, I think I'm gaining some muscle mass in there. You know, and getting some skills like I'm now able to say that I am flexible because I'm able to do varying jobs if I just get told what I'm supposed to do and what not, etc. Oh, that's a no. Okay then. you know, it is valuable experience, valuable work experience. I'm also working 12-hour work shifts, and I know that that's not something I would want to do, but that I am able to do them without falling asleep, because there's day shifts, night shifts, and also you work on weekends, and there's sometimes you can get called to work overtime and whatever. So it is valuable work experience, but it's not something I'd want to do. So anyway, that's about it for the info video part. I was catching on to straws by the... Okay. It didn't even show his name on my screen. Sometimes this game is so inconsistent. By the way, this game tells you a lot less than Warframe, and that's an achievement. It's like, quest. Okay. I open the quest log, I click on it to track it. It doesn't show up anywhere even. Okay, so, no. Oh, it's those things. Why can't you shoot them? I guess because they do so little damage compared to other grenades, but they home in on the target, which other grenades don't. Hello. No, 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 no. Alright. See, I don't have to spend time reloading, I can just... Okay, but now I do. There we go. Ah, he got hit for 79. No. See, I don't have to reload, I can just run and it's gonna reload for me. There's other useful chest armor pieces that or other useful exotics that I have, but this one seems to be good. But anyway, I was catching on to the straws by the final point there, because I knew I wanted to say something, but I couldn't realize what it was, and it was the bit about this current job also being useful. So, but that's the thing. If I was doing I didn't initially plan on doing this info video this way, where it's a live commentary instead of recorded footage and separately recorded commentary put over it. But if I was, you know, if I had a separate commentary, I would forget something, and then No. Wow. That's a bit overkill, isn't it? 4 people were going after me, and one of them used an ultimate. Fine. I'll have mine soon enough. If I... Okay. Come here. Where did he go? Burn. If I did it separately, I would forget something, and then I would be not mad, but I would be somewhat upset at leaving that out, you know. Did I burn someone? Nah, too bad. Oh, 50? Oh, I did! Posthumously, I did burn someone. They think that the strafing will work, but it doesn't work if you're against someone with an auto rifle who can predict the strafing. And if you don't have enough damaging gun, and if you don't hit headshots, which I think the guy didn't hit headshots on me. That's a shotgun? Damn it. He's not gonna burn, that's too much. Do I have a grenade ready? Oh, I do. Right, I think, how about I turn on game audio? You see, the thing is, I play Destiny. I play Destiny without audio because, I don't know, it looks good, that's all I need. I usually listen to something else in Alt Tab. Ah, where is he? There they are, both of them. Get him! Yay! Wait, I didn't kill the other guy? You see, my grenade explodes in a line. I thought that... Oh, and it explodes in a line that's a certain height. So I thought it would hit the other guy who was jumping over it, but apparently not. Okay, that's enough for now. I gotta go take a shower, eat something for breakfast. I have work later today, and tomorrow, night shifts, 2 night shifts. So, did I finish the PvP Triumph? Maybe. No, that's not it. Wait, did I finish? Oh, no. Oh, those are all claimed. There was the triumph where reset your rank 5 times, and which I have done. Oh, whatever. That's it. Maybe the Destiny footage was choppy, maybe not. The main point was the audio, which is why I muted the game. I'll see you in the next one.